you enjoy most about your career, and what is the most challenging part of it?
I think what I enjoy the most is the creativity, especially in writing a pitch, looking for those angles. Like, yes, we can have like this very fun and cutesy picture book, but a lot of picture books now come with a deeper message. Like, one of the other books that I got to work on was called Fry Bread, which was a picture book. The author was a Native American author, and it was a very personal story to him. And this was coming out in 2019, where unfortunately Native American and Indigenous voices weren't seen as much from publishing houses. So getting to work on that project, uplifting his voice, and also keep working with a lot of diverse authors across different, genres, whether it's picture book, middle grade, young adult, graphic novels. That's been one of my favorite parts. I also got to work with Jeannie Luen Yang on his graphic novel Dragon Hoops, and that was more of a nonfiction um, graphic novel that had to deal with basketball and this basketball team in California. So that's always been my favorite part, is the creativity, writing these pitches, pitching it to media outlets, and actually seeing it get picked up. And whether it's featured on the roundup, featured in magazines, newspapers, getting interviews for the authors, that's always been the most enjoyable part for me. The most challenging has to be the author care part. So as publicists, we're kind of beside the editor and the agent of the author. We're kind of the second person or third person most in contact with the author. And that can be difficult because you're dealing with a lot of different personalities. Especially when the pandemic hit, publishing was like very nervous. We didn't know what was going on. Bookstores were closing. A lot of our books get shipped in from China and everything. So lots of things were just closing down. No one really knew what was going on. And our authors freaked out, rightfully so, because publishing dates were getting pushed back. Obviously, bookstores were closed. They were nervous about how people would access their books. In-person events were just canceled left and right. So that was a lot to deal with as a publicist, because obviously when the pandemic hit, we were dealing with a lot and trying to manage all that, maneuver that on a personal level. But then we had to go and talk to our authors and calm them down and just let them know, like, yes, plans are switching right now, but we're confident in our plan. We're confident in this campaign, and we can still make it work. So I had to do that. I don't know how many times for how many different authors, and it takes a toll on you emotionally and mentally a lot when you have to just keep being the person, the positive person in that kind of author publicist relationship. So it was very challenging, and it's still sometimes very challenging to deal with so many different personalities. Obviously, like any industry, there are nice people, there are kind of mean people. So that's kind of that's what you sign up for anyway. But yeah, I think that was the most challenging part.
Definitely, that relationship building, it's maintaining those relationships, and it's adaptability to different types of personalities. So yeah, that sounds like it is a lot, but then again, you're getting that experience to be able to do that. And that's good for people to know, but that's a part of your particular career path.
Make sure to check out the My Career tab on the BC Navigator app, where you can track your career progress based on the amount of credits you've earned, stay updated on upcoming events from the Magner Center, and watch our videos for insight and advice on your career field.